So, we now exist in a society that is becoming more and more loveless. It's hard to experience love. I think people in general are starting to realize how much colder the world is becoming on a social level, between platonic friends, romantically. It's becoming icy, right? It's more difficult to interact with people and get to know people on a genuine level. People are more closed off, a little cold with their interactions, a little more brash and brazen with their willingness to hurt others. So love is kind of disappearing in our culture. And I think it's disappearing because we're afraid of it. We're afraid of love. Now, what I mean by that is love is something that is inherently daunting, right? It requires something from us. We don't get to simply experience love and go our merry way. We have to contribute something. And love demands a lot. I'd say the first thing that love demands is some sort of commitment. To truly love something is to be committed to it, to give your life to it. So there's this common notion that to love something is to willing to lay your life down for it, to be willing to die for that thing. But I'd say even more so, or one could argue that to truly love something is to be willing to live for it. See, many people are willing to die for something, but very few people are willing to live for something. And love literally demands your life. You have to be committed to it. You have to spend your time, which is your most precious resource, for this thing, for this person, for this circumstance. That's what it means to really love, to be dedicated and committed. And that is a hefty, hefty price. A lot of people understand the value of their time and they'd much rather do other things. They'd much rather be engaged with other people. And so it's difficult to love. Love is a difficult thing. And so it's unfair to want the good sides of love, to want the benefits of love, to want the bliss and the glee of love, the bliss, and not be willing to commit. And I think that is the crisis we face nowadays. I think most people want the bliss that love provides, but we do not want to commit. We don't want to pay our dues. We want to reap the benefits, and we don't want to pay our dues. Well, that's not the nature of love. Love is a thing where you have to be all in or all out. You can't have one foot in and one foot out. It won't work. It requires full commitment. And I think most people are scared of that. I often talk about the nature of things, right? Most people don't understand what it is they want when they say they want something. You can't want to be in love and not be willing to sacrifice, to give up your time, yourself. Nowadays, we interpret sacrifice as settling, right? If I have to give of myself in this situation, if I have to give up this want, this desire, this passion, then I'm settling for a lesser life. All the while, we fail to realize that life isn't perfect. Life is never going to be perfect. And human beings, especially more so, aren't perfect. You know yourself. It's hard for you to trust yourself. How can you expect to embark on a relationship with someone and have it go smoothly all the time? That's not a thing. Insofar as you're a human being and you're alive and you're breathing and you live on this earth, perfection is not attainable. You should strive for perfection. You should strive for a wonderful life. But love on this earth, its essence isn't perfection. its essence is more akin to sacrifice and service, benevolence, humility. And I think we're afraid of all those concepts because they require something from us. They demand something from us. It says, for you to get access to me and the blessings that I come with, you have to give up something precious. That's your time. That's your attention. That's your care, your concern, and your energy. And very few people are willing to risk and give up those precious resources. Love is dying because we're afraid of it. We're afraid of the true nature of what love is, which is that I am willing to give up my life and my strength for this thing, for this person, for this circumstance. We don't understand the nature of love. I think the reason why we don't understand the nature of love is because we have not spent the time with it. The commitment aspect of love is one of the most important aspects of love. And most people have never gotten over the hill, the first hurdle, or the second hurdle, or the third, or the inevitable fourth and fifth. Because life is a series of ups and downs. And insofar as you're going to love in this life, you're going to have those ups and downs, even while being in love. I don't think we're prepared for that as a society. We've lost a full grasp on the meaning of love as it's originally intended to be understood. I think we've hijacked the term love and tried to make it into something that it is not. Happiness is not the essence of love. Commitment is the essence of love. Trust is the essence of love. Not pleasure, not happiness. I think when we begin to accept these things to be true, then love may return. I think when we try to learn and understand what love is and the nature therein, then it will begin to reappear in society. I think when we grow in selflessness, grow in our ability to commit and to concern ourselves with things and to be passionate about certain things in the positive sense, then love will slowly begin to return. Until we put value on our word, on our commitments, then love will return. Love takes a long time, like trust, to build. It's not happiness. Love is not happiness. I think we confuse the two. They're not the same thing. Love is infinitely more complex than happiness. Happiness is fleeting. And love should stand the test of time. And as we know, time comes with a series of ups and downs. And until we as a society, us as individuals, are willing to go through the fire, the inevitable fire, and to experience the ups and downs, and to look life in the face, look our challenges in the face, and declare our willingness to love regardless of the pain, regardless of the strain, then and only then will love return and embrace us with its ever loving arms. I think there is hope, but I think to usher in a society ran and based off love, I think that will take a lot of effort, a lot of planning, a lot of dedication and commitment, and it only starts one person at a time. It's never someone else's fault. It's always our fault. And until we can recognize that, love will forever shrink away. So, it is my belief that love is disappearing because we are afraid of it. This is Corbin Conversations. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Seek on, seek on. Peace.